Let's look at how we can pass the input file stream and the output file stream to functions. So I've broken up this program into functions, and I'm adding two functions to my valid.h file. These functions will open the input file and will return true if it opened okay, false otherwise. So these are handy little functions that you would use all the time when using input and output. So I have one for input, and then I overloaded and made one for the output file, but they're the same file name. If you send an input file stream, it will run this function, and output, you will run this function. And the thing is about passing these types of variables, they have to be passed by reference. You cannot just pass a copy of them. So it won't work if you just try to pass them without passing by reference. So I'm going to go back over here, and then I'm going to call that function that I wrote and pass it the input file stream variable name and then a name of a file. And so I made two variables up here for the input file and the output file. And then if that returns false, I know that I couldn't open it, right? And I'll print a message. And I made my message a little bit more helpful. I put the name of the file in the output message. And then I'll do the same thing for the output file. So if I can't open it, if there's some problem with the system creating the file, this function that I wrote will return false, and then it will execute this code saying that you couldn't open the file. Okay, and then I'm going to process the data. So all that code that was in the other program, I just put into a process data function, and I'm going to send it the input file and the output file. This is the process data function, and again, I have to pass it by reference. Once I'm in here, I can do the same processing as I did before, read from the input file, and then write to the output file.